The controversial rise of Jynxzi.
Jynxzi's journey on Twitch has been nothing short of unreal. From spending years only streaming to 5 viewers, to becoming the #1 streamer on Twitch seemingly out of nowhere. Jynxzi's antics on camera have earned him praise, infamy, and everything in between.
This is my world.
I know he makes so much, but I would never want to be in Jynxzi. Like, I do influencing, right? Like, I that's my job. I hate saying that because it sounds cringy, but, like, I do social media, right? But I would never want to be on the top. Being on the top is a curse, especially the Twitch world. Just the amount of hate, the amount of he deals with is so... Like, I deal with a lot of that most social media, like, people deal with. But he is so much worse. And it's not even just because it's Jynxzi. It's just, if you're the top guy on any stream, you are dealing with all of the bullshit. Kai, him, XQC, Hassan, fucking any dude that has, even Queso. You know how Queso probably deals with so many fucking wackos, man? Like, I deal with weirdos and, like, stalkers and people that are creepy and try and make up about me or are weird. But, like, Queso and Jynxzi, those guys are averaging what? What does Jynxzi average? 95,000 viewers. Like, you know how many people probably just on him to just him and hate watch and troll? I think, honestly, Jynxzi probably deals with it more than Queso. Queso definitely deals with that.
And you're just...
However, Jynxzi's rapid rise to the top hasn't come without its fair share of controversy.
I'm getting called a view botter. Stick around, I'll get into that, you fucking idiot! 15K bots. Chat, yes, bro, I'm literally getting called a view botter, dude. I'm not even...
Accusations of viewbotting, stimulant use on stream, and being an iShow speed clone.
Stimulant use on stream? What the fuck? He streams for like 4 hours. Stimulant use on stream is something you would say about, like, fucking XQC. Or fucking Summit 1G, who's live for 18 hours straight.
And if not, how on earth did he manage to dominate the streaming world so quickly? Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today we'll be uncovering the controversial rise of a modern streaming legend, Jynxzi, a streamer that seemingly defied all logic to climb the ranks on Twitch, even while playing
134,000 subs a month. And the first 100K, actually, I don't even think it's now the first 100K. I think all of it, he gets the higher sub split. It might be 100K, though. Regardless, though, he's at least making, like, fucking what? 340K a month off of subs?
I Sweat Games, where he would play his favorite video game, Rainbow Six Siege. Throughout his first 6 months on Twitch, Jynxzi barely received 13 viewers, even on his most popular streams, only averaging less than 5 viewers on a regular day. He even tried streaming other more popular games like Fortnite and Apex Legends, with the hopes of boosting his numbers.
And he used to stream so much. Like, if you go on his Twitch tracker, you can see, I mean, you could do this with any streamer as well. You could just see their statistics from when they've started, like, streaming. And this is Jynxzi. Like, look at that. This is his views every month. He started streaming in January of 2019. He would stream 235 hours on some months. And, like, it was just so, it's, like, so random how much he would stream. But, I mean, dude. Just like, yeah, he's still climbing. Like, he has like a fucking 900 viewers here. That's a lot, right? But even into like 2022, I was bigger than him. Like, here, I was larger than Jynxzi. I was a bigger content creator than Jynxzi. And then out of nowhere, fucking 5K viewers, 18K, 30K, 95,000. Holy fuck, dude.
Sadly, it didn't pan out well, as he'd only gained 1 or 2 followers at the time. Receiving poor engagement like that for several months would discourage anyone from further pursuing streaming, and even stop most from streaming entirely. However, that wasn't enough to stop 18-year-old Jynxzi from bringing his absolute best to every stream.
To your right, you're fucking ass.
We have been eliminated.
Big deer egg! I love you, Rainbow! Face him.
Unfortunately, being undiscovered in the streaming world wasn't Jynxzi's only disadvantage. Not only was his game of choice not a mainstream title, but Siege also faced several major issues, such as the developers lowering the skill gap, server-side bugs, and rampant cheating with
and that's the problem is, like, it's so crazy he blew up because before Jynxzi, Rainbow was a fucking dying game. Like, Rainbow Six Siege was, there's nothing wrong with it. It was just losing its fan base. Similar to, like, Overwatch. Like, if you're a big streamer that plays one game, for the most part, your popularity is usually going to coincide with that game. Like, that's why, like, Nick A30, when, like Fortnite now, he might average, like, 3 to 5K viewers. When there's a big chapter event, or, like, there's a season change, or they bring back the OZ season, he'll average 5 times as much as he does now because the game's just more popular, so there's more hype around it, there's more people watching it.
Aimbots. These problems led to a sharp decline in both Twitch viewership and play count for Siege, which resulted in a smaller pool of potential viewers for Jynxzi. With some players even speculating that the game was already dead, it only made sense for streamers that wanted to grow to jump ship to another game. Despite this, Jynxzi continued to play Siege religiously for the rest of 2019, and focused on being more of an entertaining personality instead of relying on a popular title.
What? He's using what?
But he's dead bald there. Oh my god.
On console!
Jynxzi's tendency to burst into incoherent rage on stream gradually became a core component of his online persona. However, he didn't do this randomly for shock value. At its core, Siege is a tense tactical shooter game that requires a high degree of concentration, which generally would mean the average streamer isn't going to be as high energy during a stressful situation. However, this doesn't apply to Jynxzi, as he consistently lets his emotions run wild whenever he gets a kill or gets killed.
Please.
Yeah, but it's still, he's like not talking when he's locked in.
All friendly.
Now he's dead.
No!
Couple this with the fact that Jynxzi had been playing the game for over 2 years before joining Twitch, meant that viewers would be entertained regardless of how a round ended.
Last operators
Literally bodied. Oh my goodness. Where are you going?
using a bomb.
Where are you going? You're lost? Dollar Tree headset?
While Jynxzi was certainly doing his best to be engaging on stream, he would need to find a more reliable way to attract viewers, since he was still only averaging 5 viewers and had less than 300 followers.
Dude, but 265 hours in 1 month with 5 viewers is a fucking grind. How many hours a day is that? If he streams every day. That's so much more than I've streamed. The most I've ever streamed in 1 month was 105 hours. And I was streaming 4 hours a day, 6 days a week. Maybe a little bit more. Like, that's... Yeah, he's streaming like 7-8 hours a day for 5 people. Fuck, man.
Jynxzi might have been optimistic on camera, but he knew he had to try something completely different, because if not, his Twitch channel would continue to slowly stagnate and eventually die. By February 2020, Jynxzi would implement a simple but effective strategy to improve his follower count on Twitch, streaming for longer hours and going live every single day. While Jynxzi
I don't think, you want my honest take here? I don't think him streaming longer hours made him more popular. I think him going live every day made him more popular. Streaming longer does not make you more successful. It can actually reduce your quality of your content to the point that you're actually less entertaining. And you can see that with most... I'm not dissing streamers that stream more than 10 hours, but the majority of streamers that are streaming more than 10 hours every day are boring as fuck for most of the stream. Because you're not going to be able to sit here and yap for fucking 15 hours straight. Like, the people that are streaming that long are grinding shit out, and, like, yeah, they're a gamer. Like, Summit's a gamer. But Summit's not sitting there commentating the entire fucking time. Like, a lot of the time he's sitting there silent, just kind of playing the game.
every single day. While Jynxzi had maintained a somewhat frequent Twitch schedule in 2019, he had several week-long gaps that impaired his growth. Now, Jynxzi was going live at a set time daily. He would have streams that lasted between 2 and 9 hours, playing nothing but Siege while giving viewers and other...
What a wide range that is. 2 to 9 hours. I'll do like 3 to 6. Not 2 to 9.
players his unfiltered opinions.
Yeah. Yeah. Woo!
He's 70 HP after that? Okay, this guy just absorbed fucking shotgun to the nostril and he's like 70 HP.
At first, his new strategy only yielded marginal results, but as the weeks turned to months, Jynxzi's follower count went from 300 to 3,000. By the 30th of August 2020, Jynxzi would triple that figure and surpass 12,000 followers with an average viewership of 150 live viewers. By being active for so long,
Yo, you know how weird that probably feels to be like one of those Jynxzi viewers when he had like fucking 6 people in his stream, and now he's like the biggest person on Twitch, and he was like your small streamer you'd watch when you were bored.
Jynxzi had trained his viewers to tune in as frequently as possible to see more rage-fueled gameplay. Smaller creators are often advised to stream or upload consistently, which is a good rule to abide by. However, that's only half of the equation. In Jynxzi's case, he was building an audience by improving not just the frequency of his stream.
Bro, but you know what's so weird is, do y'all remember when you first saw Jynxzi? Like, I don't remember when I knew Jynxzi was a person. But I feel like I knew him before he became big. Like like his name just was recognizable to me, like before he even blew up.
But their length and quality. Interestingly, Jynxzi would use the second half of the year to experiment with other avenues to grow his viewer base, a move that would change his career forever. On the 15th of September 2020, Jynxzi uploaded his first known YouTube video, Jynxzi Rage Compilation 1, which introduced his bizarre freakouts to a brand new audience.
Okay, I need to, chat, I'm sorry, I need to lock in. That is terrible.
Repurposed rage clips weren't the only thing that Jynxzi uploaded, as he created various gameplay tutorials and 1v1s with fans and fellow Siege
He would make gameplay tutorials, how to solo to diamond
players.
Jynxzi versus E2, man. I don't know why so many people want to see this. So, like, yeah, if you guys want to support the stream, consider subscribing. Cronky, thank you the Prime sub. Bro, I wish my face cam was working, but...
Buddy used to do no face cam streams.
So, basically, this campaign Zoph, basically, I got, like, literally hundreds of requests to 1v1 him. I don't know why. Like, in one stream, I had hundreds of people request for this. So, I'm all about giving the people what the people want.
Around this time, Jynxzi created a TikTok account where he posted similar rage clips to what was on his YouTube channel. Although his first account was taken down for unknown reasons, it was around long enough to allow Jynxzi to reap the benefits of short-form content and establish a dedicated fan base on the platform.
This is the official TikTok of Jynxzi. My old one got taken down at 200,000 followers, so make sure you drop a follow on here for daily videos.
A detail that may seem inconsequential,
I think that's most Twitch clip accounts, though. Most Twitch clip accounts just get fucking... like, if you curse, they just get fucking taken down.
but becomes important later, was that Jynxzi played exclusively on console, specifically Xbox. Since Siege is a cross-platform shooter, players who want to get an edge like pros and content creators generally gravitate to a mouse and keyboard, even
I
if
don't know why he never switched to mouse and keyboard.
they're playing on a console. This meant that casual or intermediate players who couldn't use keyboards had almost no options regarding tutorials or reaching a higher level. However, Jynxzi didn't follow that trend since he played with a controller for years.
What the fuck is that? Is that a normal Xbox controller? Where the fuck are the handles?
Controller for years. This aspect of Jynxzi's brand became immensely appealing as new viewers associated him with a stereotypical sweaty console player. He had identified an underserved market of console players and gave them exactly what they wanted. For the rest of 2020 and 2021,
that was for fan mail.
the positives of Jynxzi's consistent posting schedule became even more apparent as his Twitch page reached over 200,000 followers, while averaging almost 500 viewers on each stream. Special events like his birthday marathon stream easily doubled that figure. Direct interactions with his viewer base was also on the rise, as Jynxzi would host 1v1s and ranked matches, as well as encouraging people to repost clips of his stream highlights.
I am the one who knocks.
By 2020,
Yeah, I remember watching him then. When he would be mid-game and he would pause and just fucking send them voice memos.
the volume of viral content revolving around Jynxzi's wild antics had captured the attention of the entire Rainbow Six community, especially the game's developers, who would shout him out in a tweet and add an item into the game for him. The first 3 months of 2023 saw Jynxzi's online career grow to all-time highs in every metric possible, with 400,000 subscribers on YouTube, millions of followers on TikTok, and an outstanding 153,000 subs on Twitch.
Oh my god, dude. Yo, his feeling from going 7K subs to 53K subs, like, that is a life-changing amount of money difference.
As a streamer, Jynxzi was in an extremely comfortable position, and other creators who achieved similar success opted to take things easy moving forward. However, Jynxzi's competitive nature would never allow for it, as he sought new ways to push himself and his career forwards. One such pattern forward was a direct challenge to the #1 Siege player in the world.
You versus me, mano y mano, 1v1 tonight. Oh, you're the best PC champion. You won a world championship. Nobody cares. Find me on Oregon tonight, 9 p.m.
Oregon?
You better be there. If you're not there, I'm taking that as a duck. You better be there.
To put into perspective how insane of a challenge this was, the Siege community viewed Jynxzi as an above-average console player, while Bilu was a keyboard and mouse legend with several
Is that how you say his name? I thought it was Buelo.
pro tournament victories under his belt. Jynxzi was clearly the underdog, and all 40k viewers that tuned in on the 19th of March 2023 knew that fact, but they still wanted to see if he could do the impossible.
It's Bolo.
I'm coming for the throne right now.
That
I'm
haircut's
coming for the
horrible.
throne right now. Bolo is scared. I
Is
know.
he rocking a fucking mohawk?
I know. Hey, bro.
I know.
The first round would go to Bilu after Jynxzi failed to react fast enough when peeking around a corner.
Like, dude!
However, Jynxzi made a striking comeback following a perfectly timed bomb detonation.
He's big window. He's gotta be.
Wow.
Eliminated. Mission successful.
Rounds 3 to 11 would see the pair trading blows, but never allowing the other to get ahead by more than one win, as the victor of each round was decided in mere milliseconds.
Drop the diffuser.
Just better aim, bro.
Eliminated.
By the 12th round, Jynxzi was at the edge of his seat, pouring every ounce of skill and focus into the game. But would that be enough to grant him the win?
I mean, he had 45,000 subs at this point.
Destroy it.
He was fucking huge here.
That operator is so cringe.
All friendlies have been
Why
neutralized.
did I not ban it? Why did I not ban it? Oh, GG's, bro.
Jynxzi had put up an excellent fight and performed better than 99% of console Siege players, but he unfortunately came up short. While he did lose the match, Jynxzi gained the respect of the entire Rainbow Six community and cemented his place as one of the greats. In the days that followed, clips from Jynxzi's match with Bilu would spread far beyond the Rainbow Six community and spill into the wider esports world. As a result, millions of people who wouldn't have heard of him otherwise got a taste of his bizarre brand of gameplay, and many of them were immediately hooked. By the end of April 2023, Jynxzi had surpassed 1 million followers and averaged nearly 10k viewers per stream.
Oh my god, and he was bigger than XQC, Hassan, Gauls, and Kai.
As well as almost doubling his Twitch subs to over 80k, making him the #1 subbed streamer on Twitch. Looking at Jynxzi now, many would assume he blew up out of nowhere, but in reality, he'd been laying the groundwork for his success for over 5 years, most of which saw little to no growth. Jynxzi had overcome countless
I mean, that's really what it is on Twitch, though. Twitch, any social media platform, you're going to grind your ass off, and you're going to change things. You might see some small progress, but if you really, like, stick with it, you might have one video that really pops off, or a stream that really, like, skyrockets you and just helps you, and then it's just what you do after that that really, you know, aids you. Me and him are different, though, because, I mean, he blew up on TikTok, which helped his Twitch, too, but he was a Twitch to other platform streamer. I was a TikTok to other platform streamer. And the transition's horrible. If you're just a TikToker, moving from TikTok to Twitch and YouTube is fucking hell, because you're transitioning people that watch 10-second videos to watching 4-hour fucking streams and VODs and shit, and that's impossible to fucking transition that audience. I remember I fucking hated dealing with that. I used to shout it out every day. It was such a pain. My views were just up, down, up, down, up, down. It was like there was zero consistency for so long. Even though I blew up on TikTok first and he started on Twitch, it's the same premise that, like, you can kind of, like, grind that out, and then you're going to have a moment where you do really well, and it's just when you have that really good moment, are you going to continue in suit with it, right? Or are you just going to get lazy or not fucking do the shit you need to do or learn from it?
days of unseen effort, and finally got the chance to live a life he could only ever dream of.
Bro, I started streaming when I was 17 years old. I'm about to turn 22 in like a month, 2 months. The amount of motherfuckers that never believed in me, bro. The amount of motherfuckers that'll tell you that you can't do something because they can't imagine themselves doing something. Bro, do not let anyone tell you shit, bro. Do not let anyone tell you anything, bro. You can literally do whatever the fuck you want.
Despite the overwhelming success, Jynxzi didn't get lazy as he continued to stream and post daily for the rest of 2023, achieving millions of followers on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. Jynxzi, being the largest Siege creator, naturally made him the face of the game. However, that recognition came with a few drawbacks. At the start of 2024, various members of the Siege community would accuse him of promoting toxicity, as many of his younger viewers emulated his less than admirable traits, with posts—
Bro, that's fucking video gaming in general, though, dog. Any fucking FPS game you get on the game, dude, there's gonna be people that are toxic as fuck. Jynxzi might promo his level of toxicity, but at the end of the day, he's not fucking changing that. Like, that's just fucking any video game you get on. Val, Fortnite, fucking CSGO, COD, Rainbow. Any game with a gun.
rating, took a couple months off from playing, and so far, the Jynxzi clones are the worst thing to happen. When I came back, I started seeing a bunch of people with Jynxzi-esque names, and they always have the worst attitudes and are super unhelpful to the team, as well as Jynxzi ruined Siege. Yes, he pretty much single-handedly revived the game, but now it's basically unplayable. Then, there were accusations of Jynxzi being an iShow Speed clone.
A lot like Speed. It's just this like new way.
What is this? Yo, what is this shit of people calling me a Speed clone, bro? I am nothing like Speed, bro. I am literally nothing like Speed. Oh wow, we both yelled. Shut the fuck up!
But this wasn't the only instance of Jynxzi's success being called into question.
Well, that's just people gaslighting him. People used to tell me I was a fucking Speed clone.
Rek would allude to him using bots to boost his viewership.
Who would you say is like the #1 botter, like that gets away with botting OD? Like
Shots
bots.
at. Here's what I can say: of the top 100 on Twitch, 75 are botting.
Who's the #1 botter though?
I know who you guys want me to say, but that's not the #1 botter. The #1 botter is on Twitch that are botting massively and making a lot of money from it.
I would hard disagree with, and I know, well, I mean, I know Agent and Stable. Train doesn't know me, but I would hard disagree with them. I mean, I don't think Jynxzi, if Jynxzi has view bots, I think they're not his. I think other people might be botting his stream for him, and he's not even asking them to. Or, and I don't even think that's the case. Like, if Jynxzi has 95,000 viewers, I think at most 2,000 of them are bots from, like, 3 rando viewers that are just paying for bots for no reason. And then on top of that, yeah, are there other Twitch streamers that might be botting? Yeah, but botting is a way bigger problem on Kick than Twitch.
And by massively, is this more than 20,000, 50,000? How big are we talking?
I'd say minimum between 10 and 20,000 bots.
While there's no definitive way to prove these accusations as true or false,
and even if it is true, Jynxzi has 95,000 viewers. Okay, let's pan into the dumb hypothetical. 20,000 of them are bots. He still averages 75,000 viewers.
Half the fame, he was motivated more by the sheer joy of being a creator, rather than the potential success that came along with it.
I feel like most people, especially nowadays, when they get into streaming or YouTube or anything,
well, they're trying to make money from it.
Their first goal is to make money on it, but you did it because you were passionate about it, and that's how every great thing starts. But like, the idea of just like I didn't want to be like, obviously like rich from gaming. It was just like, dude, if I could make $1,000 a month streaming, bro, when I got my first Twitch check, I was like, bro, let's go.
Currently, Jynxzi still keeps to his daily streams, but has branched out into other endeavors like the Jynxzi podcast, which features several large streamers and YouTubers. In spite of the simple formula behind his content, Jynxzi still tries to find fresh ways to keep things new. And with his over-the-top personality, it's unlikely he'll ever stop doing that. While there are many aspects to the strategy that got Jynxzi to where he is now, his journey was fueled by genuine excitement, enthusiasm, and a passion for what he was creating. It would have been impossible for Jynxzi to be so hyper on stream for several hours across multiple weeks if he didn't love what he was doing.
You know what's weird is I'm waiting for the streamers that are gonna get big that are younger than me, you know? Like, when I started out on stream, I was 18. And and I started social media when I was 17, like Jynxzi. I was like really young for a streamer, and now I'm kind of like growing into the average age of a Twitch streamer, which is like 25. I'm 22. And I'm just wondering, like, the upcomers. You know, I'm not saying it's definitively you guys, but, like, theoretically, if you guys are, like, 17, you could realistically be the next Jynxzi in 4 years.
It was Jynxzi's love for his craft that pushed him to go live daily to only 5 viewers. And it was that same love that kept him from becoming complacent when he reached the top of Twitch. Even now, he still strives to be the greatest version of himself. And no other point illustrates this better than winning his rematch against Siege's #1 player.
How does he not lose his voice doing that, dude? Like, that is so much. Fucking W-vid, though. Internet anarchist, W creators.